You see that right there? That don't look like a glacier formed it to me. And that, which is even bigger than that, that doesn't look like a glacier formed that either. The woods right next to it where I was walking, where I found the Catholic pioneer burial headstones, I think when the pioneers first settled here, they kind of moved out like natives. They kind of retreated. This is kind of the borders. This is what I believe. These are probably the borders of Dakota territory back in, the 1820s, right? Like the chiefs that wanted to dwell where the peace was and the awesome sights were further inland in the nation. That way is the Black Hills. But them burial mounds, I think that they were border, caution, don't go here. This is where we bury our enemy dead, or we bury our dead here. Like the mound builders of down in Illinois, right? If you make peace with them and make trade, you can come hire them and they could build an awesome mound right next to where the Mississippi and the St. Croix meet. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like a meeting grounds for powwows, for tents, lots of different things. And who knows, there might be some ancient chief buried in that very mound right there. I mean, it looks too perfect not to be a mound, man. That's how I see it. And yeah, I don't want to be like a grave robber or nothing, but I'm telling you, if you really did an excavation on that, and you did an excavation, with Native American permission, you'd be surprised what their ancient ancestors probably left in there that they've long forgotten. If they're forgetting their language and tongue, they're probably forgetting what, ancient great-great-great-great-great-grandpa did when he fought wars against some other tribe across the river in Wisconsin. You know what I mean? Or some invaders that looked white and red-bearded or blonde hair and blue-eyed. So, it's interesting what a chief would bury with him and what pharaohs buried with them. The great honored dead, you know what I mean? And then after certain things happen, some things get forgotten, some things get lost, or some things get buried and die with time. If 3 or 4 generations know that there was gold or something else in there, but they forgot about it, they never saw it, and it's just sitting in there, waiting to be discovered. So it's like a fine line. It's like, the Dr. Jones in the movies, it's like, oh, he's a grave robber. He's a he's a dude you don't want messing with your ancestors' graves, but at the same time, it's like you can discover a lot about your ancestors that you have now long since forgotten. 3,000, 4,000, nearly 5,000 years ago after the great flood of Noah. So, there they are.